Morning. The facilities here are surprisingly luxurious, so I'm just going to go and check that out now.
You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin'.
I'm going inside now. I may be some time.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Well, the service in there is appalling.
Yeah.
The beauty of a valley early in the morning in the Himalayas, and that river, of course, carved this valley out in millions, possibly trillions, I'm no expert, of years, and of course it comes down from the mountains up there running crystal clear, the cleanest water, the purest water you could possibly get, which is then taken and bottled by companies and sold to us for £1 a bottle. All that's wrong with that water is that there are probably 100 dead yaks lying in it about 200 yards upstream. But apart from that, it's the purest water. It isn't, it's filthy, I'll give you the zoo.
You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing, and you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do.
This bridge is actually pretty terrifying. And it moves slightly more than you'd like it to. Not in a good way.
Are you ready, Boots? Start walking.
So what are we looking at here?
This it's called Mania Wall. It's written by monks.
Wow, so how long has this been here? How...
It has been like more than 500 years.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And it's still, can you read that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot read, by monks cannot.
Yeah, they can read it. And it's prayers and...
Yeah, prayers,
yeah. So we've reached the village of Jumbezi, high up in the Himalayas. We're about 3,000 metres here. And the first thing to note is that it's bloody freezing. It's the weather that was smiling on us, I guess lower down, has long since vanished, and now it is time to bring the fleeces out, the mountain coat, which I think you'll agree makes me look like Chris Bonington, and the temperature really is cold. It's a very, very, very much noticeable difference. But here's the weird thing, right? We're staying in this lodge here behind me, and it's actually colder inside than it is out here. So I am tonight considering sleeping with cows in this field. It's warmer. Cows are warm. I'm going to cut one open, like in The Empire Strikes Back, when Luke Skywalker slits open a tauntaun and sleeps in its belly for warmth. That's what I'm going to do. So you see us here in the village of Jumbezi with the traditional local drink. This is brewed here. This is the only village in the world where you can get black bush whiskey. It's a traditional Nepalese drink, and today we're drinking it because it's genuinely March the 17th. It's St Patrick's Day today, and despite this being Nepalese, it says something about Ireland on it. On the label, which we think is a mistake, and we're going to toast the holy Jesus St Patrick with the traditional Nepalese drink. Yeah, this one's broken. I'm going to get another one. Of course, St Patrick himself was Nepalese, and those hills are where he is said to have driven the snakes out of from many years ago, and legend has it that these snakes came down here to where we're sitting now, near, not exactly here. I mean, it's changed a lot since then, because this used to be fields, and the snakes all came down from that mountain there, driven by the Nepalese St Patrick, and they coalesced into one being, which the locals around here, you may not have heard of it, they call it the Yeti, and we're hoping to catch a glimpse of it.
Good day, look.